I have not done a read by sign in a long time because 12 videos is a lot to record in one day. Y'all are my 11th. This is for Sagittarius Risings, and this is for the eclipse coming up in Libra on October 14th, 2023, 21 degrees of Libra. And for you guys, it's happening in your 11th house of friends, partnerships, associations, hopes and dreams. And I think this will be a good eclipse for you guys, possibly. It's a solar eclipse. Solar eclipses are new beginnings. However, it's co-present the South Node, which is all about things you have to let go of. The nodes, which are your destiny, your path forward, whatever you want to think of them as, square Pluto. That means that that's all very much at odds with toxic traits, patterns, people, thoughts, deep psychologies. And it prevents you from fully getting what you want in the theme of the house that the eclipse is happening in. Additionally, if that wasn't enough, Mercury is combust the sun, meaning that it's essentially very close and or conjunct the sun. And this can be a lot of overthinking, possibly to anxiety levels, especially because it's opposite Chiron, which is a lot about a wound that you've sustained that you need to heal so that you can help other people. So that's a lot, right? And then, as if that wasn't enough, the dispositor, being Venus, because this eclipse is in Libra, is in a sign it doesn't particularly love to be in, and that's Virgo. Venus in Virgo is very critical of themselves, of other people, of aesthetics, the relationship with money, how they make it, how they spend it, etc., etc. And it's opposite. See how much is going on with this one? It's opposite Saturn at 0 degrees of Pisces, which Saturn doesn't really like to be in Pisces either, because it's all about boundaries, and Pisces is all about blurring the boundaries. And it's at 0 degrees. And that's just it's a lot going on. It's like, whew. So let's read about, on these here cards, what you need to let go of and or release in order to live your best life in this 11th house of yours. So give me a second to look at your cards and I'll be right back. Saggy Risings, what I have for you is this. We have the Six of Swords as the primary energy. This is leaving something that doesn't necessarily serve you. And then we have two tens. We have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, okay? So what I'm reading this as is that you tend to bounce a little too quickly in your social circles. So it's like, as soon as something starts to feel like you don't really fucking like it, you're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm out, and then you just leave. You know, it's like you don't necessarily work through the issue with the group or association that you're dealing with. It's like, rather than like build a long-term relationship and like allow it to strengthen through like working through conflicts, you're just like, yeah, I don't really like this, I gotta go, bye. And then you don't ever really like have things that last, right? And in the long term, it does impact your life in such a way that because you don't maintain these contacts, a lot of what we have that are gifted to us through the universe is done through other people, associations, groups, friends, whatever. And if you're constantly cycling through groups, you're gonna miss out on a lot of opportunities that people that like know people that like respect each other would have granted you, okay? So you really need to learn how to like not necessarily be so quick to close out chapters, to accept that people do make mistakes sometimes and stay and work things through, you know, out through them. Now, the energy of Sagittarius is like, you guys are quick to forgive, but like also quick to move on. Additionally, keep in mind that like, whereas you're quick to forgive, like when you say things to people, because y'all are also well known, especially if you're like a Sagittarius Mercury, for example, to say shit and just be like, oh, it's fine. Like, I would forgive them the next day. They'll forgive me the next day. It doesn't always work that way. So you might also just be burning bridges unintentionally. So I would caution you, I would say that that's a toxic trait, to watch what you say as well. Like you're burning bridges quickly, and then you're also like just opting to not like really do the work to allow these like associations to be long-term, and you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities for advancement or growth or gifts in so doing. So I hope that helps, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.